Hello guys, Philippe here. I made a video about Sombra this week and I saw that quite a lot of you find the topic interesting of Sombra, and because she's been on my mind recently, but not only Sombra but also Mercy. So this week we had a Mercy update, the mid-season patch. Not only Mercy, by the way, but others as well. But Mercy has been quite good. The movement speed has been brought back. So Mercy is quite versatile again. And I can really see how Mercy can be total powerhouse this season, which is why I'm making this video essay. I've played quite some Mercy. I've become Diamond 1 actually with Mercy. So I don't know if that's really that great, but it's still something, and I've played quite a bit with Mercy. So yeah, let's start with the first point. So as you all know, Mercy has always been versatile. You can use the Guardian Angel, the Valk. You can connect people. You can keep them alive. You can save them, rest them. So basically, Mercy's role is to support. She's not the main healer, she's always the support. So when someone is low, you can just go to them, heal them. So what made the mid-season patch stronger in Mercy is the 30% GA range. This means you can now heal people from 30% further away, which if you're a Mercy and you see, for example, a soldier trying to flank the opposite team, it's much easier to just fly to them, heal them, fly back to the one you're pocketing, for example. It's those things. This is really something that made Mercy pretty good. So the next one is burst healing. Why is burst healing really good? Because now since this season, you're not the Mercy that is just waiting for someone to die. Now you're able to keep, for example, the tank alive. The tank, normally something for an Ana. Normally you would just let the tank die. If I'm the Mercy, I just keep my DPS alive. Right now, I can keep tanks alive. This has been a really nice thing. And looking at the major perk, which is Mercy's perfect perk, you can now use it for two heroes. For example, if your Sigma is about to die, boom, you put the burst twice, you got now 80 healing in one go. Alright, so burst healing has been great. You feel a lot more like an Ana to keep someone alive. You're versatile, you're not dying, so that's great. Now the most important part, damage boost. Why has damage boost been better even though nothing has changed? So let's look at the overall Mercy package. You got the burst, you got the healing, you got the Guardian Angel. Why is damage boost better? So why the damage boost is better is mostly because now with the burst you're doing more damage boost. This is because if you're a good Mercy and you know how the burst works, you want to wait until someone is less than 50% of its health. So that means you can now, instead of if someone is 75% healed, you're not going to switch back to healing. You're more likely to wait until the soldier is less than 50%. So you can then start bursting. Boom. Soldier is now again 100% healed. So what that brings is, if you're, for example, a Cassidy or a soldier, you're more able to be shot at while still fighting and keeping the damage boost. Now you're keeping the boost for a longer period of time. When you're low, boom, burst, which is one of the best conditions. Actually, when this season started, I had the highest amount of damage boost I've ever had. It was like 6k in King's Row, which was unranked, so it was so good. You can damage boost for much longer time. My average is probably like 71 or something. So that's for the damage boost. Which is one of the most important parts of Mercy. So let's continue. One of the most important win conditions for Mercy, I think we all know the rest. Let's say your tank died, boom. For the 2 DPS, 2 supports against a full team. and the tank. So when you pull this off, when you pull the res off, you're in a overtime period, you rest the tank, or for example you rest the soldier with his ult, boom, now you can clean them, you can wipe them. So how has this been better? To be fair, it's not been that much better, but if you know how the super jump works, Mercy has gotten her super jump back. You can now, with the GA increase again, you can now use the super jump, which makes it so good. You can now do the same reses that you did before. These things are one of the most important things, and looking at many Mercy mains from last season, I mean this season, before the patch, you're still able to carry them. It's just the win condition has been decreased by the super jump, for example. You're not as versatile, you're not fast. So since the May 12th patch, right now you can actually carry it. Alright, so that's that. So what do I conclude with this? You're basically the Mercy from this season before the patch, but now you also got versatility. There is no slow Mercy anymore. You can now burst. You're more able to keep tanks alive. You damage boost more. You're forced to even damage boost. Your range is increased. If you get the minor perk, boom, you're not dying anymore. So overall, looking from an insider Mercy perspective, it should not even be that hard. And I know you're not going to carry games, but you're also going to be the reason for many matches why you have won. And if you pull off a win condition like the res, it's going to be even better, and it's good for the toxic community against the Mercy. So thank you for listening. I hope you really enjoyed the video, the essay. If you don't agree, please comment in the video why. And if you do, just like the video. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.